Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel, The Pullback Entry, and you're speaking with Mr. Mike. So on this today episode, we have seen the trade we take. So we did our weekend analysis on USD JPY and Euro GBP. And Euro GBP, I don't know what is happening to the trade. It's just moving on its own. The trade is just going on its own. So yeah, I don't understand what is really happening on this particular trade. That is why I did not take that particular trade. So I went over to the USD JPY to enter into the USD JPY for a buy position. A buy position. So you can see over here my stop loss, and this is the price, of which I'll be taking my take profit to be on this zone. My take profit will be on that zone. So that is it for this trade. So you might be asking questions. Why did I not put my stop loss towards this zone? It is true and it is appropriate to put it towards that zone. It is true and it's appropriate to put it towards that zone. But due to that, I've already taken the trade. I mean, is will I say I don't want to go out of this trade again since I'm already in profit. I'm already in profits and I don't want to go out of this trade again. So I just want to leave it at that particular zone. It is. But it is advisable that if you want to put your stop loss, you should add your stop loss on this particular zone there. So if you add your stop loss in a particular zone, it will be a 1:1 or 1:1.5 that you'll be gaining. That is it. 1:1, 1:1.5 that you'll be gaining. So that is it. So that is it for the trade that we are going to take this week. Remember that I told you that if you are entering for a trade, you look for a very good trade, and you take that just one very good trade, just one trade. If you look for a very good trade, and you take that trade for that particular week, and you're just analyzing, you're just taking just one trade for the rest of that week. So that is how forex is. Because if, like now, if this USD JPY go for a buy trade, the rest thing that you'll be doing throughout that week, it will be what? Consolidating. It will be consolidating. It will be consolidating. Yes. So we have done the analysis and we have entered into the trade. So the next thing for us is to see the performance of this trade. Are we going to get a profit or are we going to get a loss? So that is what we are checking in now. Okay, so if you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the bell notification, and like every videos you see here, because I'll be giving it to you back to back. Okay, let me just throw my analysis on this USD JPY. Let me go to the weekly time frame. So in here now, where's my, okay, in here now, we saw that this trend pulled up to this direction. What is it? It pulled up to this direction. Now we have seen a pullback, and at this pullback, we have seen a support zone at this place. These are support zone. Why is this zone a support zone? Let us understand it now. Why is that particular zone a support zone? So if you check here now, you see that this zone is being intercepted. You see that this zone is being intercepted here. So this is like a strong hedge that makes it a support. And as this zone is being intercepted there, then it was still intercepted. It was intercepted here and here on the weekly time frame. You know, when something is being intercepted on a higher time frame, it is known as a very strong zone. A very strong zone. So that is why these two zones are a very strong support zone. That is why I was telling you guys that this trade is definitely going for a buy direction. There's nothing stopping it. But the question now is that is it going to go for a buy direction on a long time or on a very short time? That is it. Okay. So, but if you are into this buy, it's better I should just be into this buy. It is better because here is the main profits. People will be flipping their account on this buy trade now that I as I'm in. Okay. So, but for me, I'm expecting that when price reach this particular point, it's going to give something on that resistance zone there. It's going to give something like an head and two shoulders. And when it gives an head and two shoulders, then there will be a reversal. There will be a reversal. Okay, there will be a reversal. There will be a reversal to the sell zone, to the sell trend. Okay. So when I'm talking about head and shoulders, okay. So yeah, these are head. So we'll be expecting two shoulders. We have one shoulder here, and we are waiting for the second shoulder to be formed at that particular zone. So if the second shoulder is being formed at that particular zone now, then we will now be going for a sell direction. But let's just watch and let's see how the trade is going to perform. If the liquidity of this trade is very high, then you know that we'll be going for a buy direction on a long time. While if the trade liquidity is low, such as this now, if the trade liquidity is low, such as this, then that means we'll be definitely going for a sell direction. Okay, so let's just wait for it. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel, like all my video, and turn on your notification buttons. So I'll keep on posting you guys on every video that I'm doing here. So let's just wait and see how what this trade is going to give us. Let's wait for it and see what this trade is going to give us. Okay. Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel, William Michael. So we were holding our former trade, the USD JPY, the USD JPY. As you can see, this is USD JPY. As you can see, I have closed my trade on this USD JPY. The trade is still going for a buy, but this trade is being seen on an higher time frame, on the 1 day time frame, on the 1 day time frame. And you entering a trade on a 1 day time frame is like, man, you want to leave it for up to 1 week before it goes to your take profit. It's going to go for a buy. It's going to go for a buy, but we are seeing it on a 1 day time frame. So it is much more better we go for a lower time frame and spot the direction we are going to take the trade from. So for the USDJP, I'm looking at this zone because for me, it has given a confirmation that it's going for a buy. I'm looking for this zone to actually enter into my buy trade. But let's just look at whether it's going to come to that particular zone. I think we are just looking at whether it's going to come to that particular zone. But if it doesn't come, then we will leave the trade. We will leave the trade. We will leave the trade. We have to see a reversal before we are entering for that particular trade. Because we cannot be entering this kind of trade on a 1 day time frame. It's very risky. It's going for a buy, yes. But we don't know how the trade is going to perform. That is it. We are looking at the performance of the trade. We don't know how it's going to perform. So we cannot be entering it on a 1 day time frame. And if we enter it on a 1 day time frame, you see we will be casting our loss size. We will now be putting our stop loss at this zone. Just imagine. And if we now calculate the pips in between from here to this our price, if we calculate the pips from this zone to this our price level, you see that the pips will be very high. So we are seeing like 6 and 61. So from this, my stop loss price now, 06 to this 61, you see that we have a 60, or we have something like a 55 to 56 lot pips in there. 55 to 56 pips. You see that I think is much. I think is much. And if you are someone that is trading with a $10 account, how can you enter into this trade? So that is why we have to wait for a reversal downward. But if it doesn't come, there are a lot of pairs we can actually walk into and make money from them. So I've closed this trade and I closed with it a loss. I closed with a loss. Let me open today's trade. So if you see, I close it with a loss, but it's just a little loss. I say let me go out of that trade first till I see a better confirmation. Although that I've seen my first confirmation down here, but I need another confirmation again that will make me enter for a buy. You understand? Because what is going to happen is that this trade is going to consolidate. We don't know. Then there's a lot of pairs. As you can see now, I'm in the Australian USD. Australian USD. I'm in the Australian USD now. I'm in the Australian USD. I'm in the Australian USD. So as you can see, I was spotting this on a 1 day time frame. On a 1 day time frame. So you can see what he did here. So this is like a little consolidation. This is what he did here. So you must have seen this kind of charts. When we are seeing a sell trend, then you see this kind of a pullback here. This kind of a pullback here, having this kind of support and a resistance. So that will tell you the continuation of this trade. And we're having a double top here. These are our double top. So I'm looking for a good breakout from this double top. I'm looking for a good breakout from this double top. So Lord, just wait and let us see how this trade is going to move for us. Although that we have had some weak trend here and some weak candlestick here. We have some weak candlestick on those two zones. But Lord, just wait for it and let us see what is definitely going to happen to this particular trade. Okay. Okay, so this Tuesday. I could have waited on Wednesday to see a very good setup. So this Tuesday. This Tuesday. This Tuesday. Okay. So Lord, just look at it. So hello guys, is Moya Michael, and this is my YouTube channel, the Pullback Entry. Okay. Actually, I ran into losses today. I ran into losses today. So this is just my losses. Let me open them for you. These are my losses. Okay. No. Uh, how do I open? Uh, I ran into losses today. Let me just show you a little bit of my losses. Normally, okay. So these are my losses for today. So if you see, I lose up to $22, and I don't like losing up to that $22. Actually, what caused my losses was this AUD USD. That is what causes losses. If you see the loss size I used, I was using one loss size for I was using one loss size to open a little position. If you see what I opened here, I don't just know what happened to me today. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. I went to go and put my stop loss here, and that is very, very bad. I added my stop loss here, and the price, mm, and the price was on this zone. Why the stop loss was on this zone? So just imagine. So that was what caused my losses. I could have viewed it in a higher time frame and have my stop loss being set here, while my price might be at this zone, then I'll be going for sell. It said that I want to just go for in that trade, but as you can see, I'll say foolish me. Yeah, yeah. So that is why I ran into huge loss. So it's this trade that gave me a very huge loss. A very huge loss. Actually, I've learned from my mistake. I've learned from my mistake. I've really, really learned from my mistake. And the same thing that I still did that the same mistake in the USD JPY, where I was putting a stop loss at this zone. In fact, and my price was at this zone. A stop loss at this on my price. Instead of putting those stop loss at this particular zone, why the price can be at this zone, at least I'll just take 1:1 profit. Okay. Sometimes it will happens like that in trade. You'll be trading like this, you'll be having profits. Like I've had profit for 2 weeks now. So this week just went wrong for me because of my careless way of trading. No problem. So we'll still be checking in, but I don't think that I'll be opening any position for this week because of this kind of losses that I had. And if you see, trade is just like consolidating just consolidating. We are not seeing any liquidity in the trade. The trade is just really, really consolidating. So, but I'll still be checking in. Maybe Wednesday might be better and Thursday might be better. Mostly it's Wednesday and Thursday that trade do give a very good setup. So I'll just checking on Wednesday. Wednesday is tomorrow and Thursday. So we'll see what we can pick up from there. I pray that I'll be seeing a very good trade. Okay, so subscribe to my YouTube channel, like all my videos, turn on your the notification buttons so I'll keep on pouring more videos just like this. Thank you guys. Hello guys. Good day guys. It's Warren Michael back again. So Warren Michael back again, and this is the YouTube channel called the Pullback Entry. So we are back again to analyze the chart. So as you can see now, I'm on a massive drawdown of $28. Actually, this is just my fault. So these have made me know why you see a trader stacking a lot of trade. Just imagine me just stacking one trade 0.25. I'm actually gambling. This is like a gamble. This is like a gamble. So me trading, I've learned why traders stack a lot of trade, and you see a lot of trades piling up. You understand? And that is how they do flip an account. You don't just go directly to a particular trade and just stick like that and say, okay. You first start from a very lower lot size. Maybe if the lot size you have in your mind is $1, you start from a very lower lot size, 0.10. And you'll be stacking, 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 stacking. As the thing is moving, you're stacking from more till it reaches $1. There'll be a time that you even stack more than that $1. From there, you see yourself that you have actually flipped an account. So this was a mistake that I did on my particular trade that made me to have a massive drawdown of $28. Usually I usually used to stack two trade, and and if that it is $1 that is in my mind, in that two trade I might give it 0.50 lot size. So that is what I usually do. But now I've seen why traders stack a lot of trade. So they'll be entering little by little on that particular trade. Little by little on that particular trade. Okay. So this this is like a lesson that I've learned. So now I'm on a I'm on a massive drawdown of $321. $321. I'm on a massive drawdown of $321 now. So let's see how next week is going to be. Next week is going to be. I pray that all my trade will go perfect. Before I was 390 something, but today I lost about two trades that made me go to three and $49. Okay, let's see. Let's look at next week. Next week is going to be a very, very fun week. Next is going to be good. And what the truth is that for me to have this kind of drawdown was from my own faults. It was from my own side. Because when I stake the AUD USD, I didn't give a I didn't give a better gap. Although my trade in the AUD USD and the AUD USD was correct because eventually it went for sale. But it's just that my price level to my stop loss was very close. So I didn't push it high. I did not push my stop loss high. So that was what made me to have the first drawdown. So when I have that first drawdown, the thing affected my psychological level. Then I went to go and stick this particular trade. So this is like a lesson that I've learned. But Lord, just watch. Sometimes some magic do happen that there might be a turnover in this GBP USD. But if there's no turnover, we just take what we have. We just take what we have. We just take our losses, and next week will be a good one. Next week will be a good one. Okay. So please, if you are watching me for the first time and you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on the bell notification, and like all my videos. Thank you guys.